Hi neighbors, this is Vero Today, brought to you by the Exchange Club of Vero Beach. My name is Joe, and I'm here with Mike Kanuka from the Rotary Club of Vero Beach, in which Mike and the Rotary Club put on every year the Rotary Kids Triathlon here in Vero Beach. It's easy to register, it's easy to be a part of. The registration cost is $25. And there are family-friendly events, there are gifts, there are awards, all kinds of things. But one of the great things about this program is just the way it pulls in children from across our county and across our community. Mike, thank you for joining us here today. It's good to have you here today.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about the triathlon and how you came up with the idea and your passion for the kids triathlon.
Well, it was an idea that cropped up because we wanted to have more community involvement, and we certainly wanted to get attention to the kids, the parents in the community that wanted to be involved. It was a way for us to really focus on improving the health and welfare of the children and get put their phones down and meet more people and gain the confidence and the commitment and all those things that are so important about entering events like this, and having them come back year after year, making friends, spreading the word. We kind of thought that this would be a great way to introduce something that has never been done before. I say that I know that there was some attempts years ago for a kids triathlon, but no one has reached the kind of level that we have, which is last year we sold out to over 300 kids.
That's right, yeah. So this triathlon takes place on the first Saturday of every December. This is your third annual year, is
Yes.
that right? The time is between 8 a.m. and you finish around 10:30 a.m., give
Correct.
parents time to move along their day, maybe get to the Christmas parade as well. So the triathlon covers walk, run, biking, and swimming. What happens if a child doesn't have his or her own bicycle? What do they do in that case?
So we will get them a bike. We lend them a bike and make sure that everyone is very well versed with how to use the bike, because sometimes when they don't have a bike, they haven't had a lot of practice. So we actually have clinics where there's a bike safety clinic, and at the end of taking an online bike safety course, they say, I'd like a bike, and they even have the option of getting an in-person bike training. So we have all the tools there to make sure that no child is turned away.
Mm-hmm. And then you also have the swim component, and you, as a Rotary Club, you also offer some support for children who may not be good at swimming or may want to learn how to swim. What kind of support do you surround those children with in this?
So great question, because obviously not all children know how to swim, and that's part of our goal too, is to make sure that children are educated. There are free swim classes that we offer through Indian River County Parks and Recreation. And if by chance they can't swim, and they still can't swim by the time the event is on, we put them in, because it's the swim portion is in the Gifford Aquatic Center, we put them in to a lane where they can actually walk on the bottom of the pool with lifeguards in the pool, and they can have their noodles, they can have life vests on, and so it's all very safe. But even for the kids that aren't that comfortable doing that, they can enter a relay and have a friend or a relative do the swim part.
So you're meeting children of all levels and all types. They don't have to be competitive. They don't have to necessarily be professional swimmers or good bikers. They just need to participate. You provide support in the swimming area. You provide support in bicycling. You provide support during the triathlon itself. If a child doesn't maybe know how to swim, they can go with assistance. You also help those children who may not be able-bodied in some of those areas. And you've had children even with needs and adverse needs also participate. Is that right?
We actually have an adaptive division, which is for any disabled child, whether mental or physical. We accommodate everybody. Yeah. And it's not a mark on your mark, get set, go kind of mentality either. So that there in and of itself shows that it's not, and it doesn't have to be super competitive. So these kids will enter the water individually when they're ready, and we have great parents and volunteers that get them all comfortable. And they go in and they just have fun. And those who are a little skeptical to begin with, when they see what's happening, they've all come back the next year. And by the way, the first year we did this, 92% of the kids had never done a kids triathlon before, and they're all coming back.
Yeah, that's great. So, one of the things that really attracted us about this event, and we heard about it here at our Exchange Club lunch this month of July. Remember, we have lunches most Tuesdays of the month, often at Vincent's, in which we have speakers like Mike come in and tell us about their programs. One of the things that really attracted us to this event is it really utilizes a web of support. This simply started out as how do we get kids and parents involved in the community to maybe take a more intergenerational approach to our community involvement. And that was one of the things that the Rotary Club was looking at. But what is amazing is you have all of these children gather in this place, and then like a web of care, you start to build these support apparati that really generate not only interest, but allow children to learn new skills. They're included in community, and at the same time, Rotary is able to be involved in the lives of these parents and children. They will, in some cases, sponsor children if a child can't make that $25 registration fee. There are really no hindrances to joining this major event. The next one is it December 6th?
December the 6th, that's a Saturday.
2025. If you want more information, please reach out to Vero Today, ECVB, at gmail.com. That's Vero Today, ECVB, at gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'll get you in touch with Mike. We'll get you in touch with Rotary Club of Vero Beach. Mike, thank you for joining me today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, and we hope that you'll tune in, like, and subscribe. And one of the things that Mike represents Rotary, I'm representing Exchange. Whatever club that you're interested in, we encourage you as leaders in our club to join a club. It's the best, most beneficial way to be blessed by giving back to the community. We know that people are busy, they work. Make a little time to join one of these clubs, Rotary, Exchange Club, Alliance Club. There are so many things, Kiwanis, so many clubs to join. All we ask is that you get involved somewhere. We'll help you out. We'd love for you to join our clubs. But regardless, we're not going for those numbers. We are going for your participation and how to make our community better. Thank you so much for joining us.